Вы смотрите Интернет-ТВ, видеоархив телеканала CNL.
Здравствуйте! Я благодарю вас за то, что вы закачали программу с нашего видеоархива. Этот грандиозный проект, в котором вы можете найти массу различных программ. Большое спасибо вам за ваше участие, за ваше партнерство, за то, что вы с нами. Передача, которую вы закачали, будет огромнейшим благословением для вашей жизни. Спасибо вам за участие в жизни нашего телеканала. Спасибо вам за участие в жизни видеоархива. Мы сделаем все, чтобы вы получили массу благословений. Оставайтесь с нами, закачивайте программы, наслаждайтесь помазанием Божьим. Бог да пребудет с вами. Оставайтесь с нами.
Open your eyes to the world around. Joy and friends to be found. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun. The journey's begun. The journey's begun. Let's talk in English. Learning together can be fun.
Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Talk in English here on PTS and on the radio. My name is Gabe.
And my name's Andrea. We're glad you joined us today.
Yes, we are for our lesson called Let's Make It. Okay, well, let's first look at the key words for this lesson. The first key word, are you ready? The first key word is kit. Kit. Katie needs something from the kit. She is making a basket.
Our next keyword is build. Build. Joe builds houses. That's his job.
Directions. Directions. Read the directions first, then build the chair.
Part. Part. Bobby is fixing his car. He needs one more part for it. Thanks for saying those. Now, let's say them again. The first one is kit. Kit.
Build. Build.
Directions. Directions.
Part. Part. And now it's time for the next part of our show, talking to Eddie and finding out what today's mission will be. Eddie? Eddie?
Huh?
Eddie!
That is cool. You have a guitar.
Well, I'm trying. I just built it.
Wow!
You built a guitar?
Yeah,
You made it yourself?
yeah.
That's great.
It doesn't play, though.
Oh.
I think I need some strings.
Oh,
Well.
that's true. Well, Eddie, we can help you with that after you give us today's mission.
Oh, okay. All right. The mission? What is Max making?
What is Max making?
And let's find out in today's lesson right now. Sarah, I'm home.
Hey, Max.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's a kit. I'm making a tricycle.
Why are you making a tricycle?
It's for Small Town's tricycle race. This year, Ben and I are in the race. Well, at the beginning of this conversation, Max says something interesting when he comes into the house. What is that?
Well, he says, Sarah, I'm home. Now, I'm home is a way to let people know that you are there.
So if you come in and you want everybody to know, then here's a good phrase to use. I'm home.
I'm home. Well, Max is home, and what is happening?
Haha, well, it's a good question. Max has a kit. He's making a tricycle. Let's look at this key word, the word kit. Say it with me again. Kit. A kit is a set of things that you put together. Sometimes a kit will come in a big box with many different things inside that you need to put together.
That's right, a kit. A kit has everything you need, but you have a big job to do as well. You have to put everything where it should go.
So there are many things that could be from a kit. You could go and buy a table, and it doesn't look like a table at first. It is a kit. You need to make the table from this kit. So you might take the table legs and put it together with the table top. Then you can finish the table.
Well, what kind of kit do they have? They have a tricycle kit. They are making a tricycle.
Hey, you know what? I think we found the answer to our mission. Today's mission is, what is Max making?
What is Max making? Max is making a tricycle.
He's making a tricycle. Well, hey, let's make our way over to the next part of the show and learn some more English.
大家好，我是 Thomas。首先看到 kit 是成套的工具或者是物品，像这边应该指的是 a tool kit。tool 是工具 ，a tool kit 表示呢是成套的工具，可能放在 a tool box 里面，工具箱里面。另外还有什么 kit 呢？也有 a first aid kit。急救箱，家里的急救箱一打开，家里必备的这些医疗的用品都放在里面，成套的那个也是叫一个 kit。First aid, F-I-R-S-T， 另外一个字 A-I-D， 就叫家里的急救箱 ，a first aid kit。另外呢，化妆的有的时候你一打开，哇哦，胭脂、腮红全部都在里面，成套的化妆用品，那也可以是一个 kit，a makeup kit。Makeup, M-A-K-E-U-P 就是化妆的意思。后面我们来看 I am making a tricycle 我正在制作组装一个 tricycle 三轮车。那 tri 呢是三的意思 tricycle 那如果呢是两轮车就是脚踏车叫 bicycle 那如果是一轮车单轮车叫做 unicycle U-N-I-C-Y-C-L-E 所以呢你说我今年要跟 Ben 一起参加这样一个 race 是一个比赛是比速度的齁所以它是一个 tricycle race 还有没有其他 race 有的你可以说 Ben and I are in the bicycle race in the car race 赛车比赛我们要参加或者是 we are in the unicycle race 我们是单轮车的比赛都可以都是一个 race 我们来看下一段的对话
Why don't you buy a tricycle?
That's no fun. Ben is building a tricycle. I can build one too.
Okay. Do you need help?
No thanks. I can do it.
Are you sure? You don't read directions.
I don't need directions. I can build without them. Don't worry.
Well, we'll see if this works. You usually need directions to build something. At the beginning of our conversation, Sarah asks a good question. Why don't you buy a tricycle? And Gabe, why doesn't Max just buy a tricycle?
He could buy a tricycle, but building a tricycle is more fun and really I think that Max wants to be like Ben because Ben is also building a tricycle.
That's true, and we are going to learn this key word. It is the verb build. Build. When you build something, that means you make it or you put it together. You decide what comes first, second, third, fourth. You are building it.
So, like I said before, if you have a kit and you want to make a table, then you need to build that table. You need to put the kit together. You build it.
And something that can help you is to read the directions. Let's learn that key word. Directions. Directions. Now, when you are building something, you should read the directions. The directions tell you what to do. They tell you what to do first, second, third, and so on.
And it's important to read the directions when you are building something. And also, if you want to get to a certain place, someone might give you directions. They might write down where you need to turn right and where you need to turn left and what road you will take. those are also directions.
Well, Max says that he can build the tricycle without directions. We'll see how that goes.
But right now, we need to learn a little more with Thomas.
这边建议说 ，Why don't you buy a tricycle？ 干脆买一台算了。Don't make a tricycle, buy a tricycle。不要自己组装了，去买一台算了。去买一台，所以这里还没有买嘛。如果是回来了，之前说要去买，回来没有带回来，就说 Why didn't you buy a tricycle？ 你怎么说去买？那之前怎么没有买呢？那时候的助动词要用 didn't。Why didn't you do something？ 接下来学动词 build。Build 是建造的意思，在这里还是组装哦。Ben is building a tricycle， 他还是坚持说我要自己组装，我要自己制造的意思。这个 building 是 build 的进行式，但是 building 也是另外一个字哦，建筑物 ，a tall building， 一栋很高的建筑物。接下来我们来学 direction。Direction 如果是单数的话，指的是方向，他刚刚从那边去了。Which direction 哪一个方向？但是如果加 s 的话，是一个说明或指示，在这里当然是指组装的指示了哈。I can build a tricycle without directions。我可以不要看那些组装的说明，我就自己组起来了哈。另外，问人家方向、指示道路也可以用 directions。I need directions to get to your house。你家在哪里啊？告诉我怎么走好不好？那个时候也是用 directions。指挥交通也是用 direct 这个动词哦 ，to direct traffic。我们来看下一段的对话。
Max takes the directions out of the box. He doesn't look at them. He takes everything out of the kit. Sarah reads the directions. Max puts some parts together, but they fall apart. Max gets a screwdriver. Sarah stops him. She shows him the directions. Then they work together on the tricycle.
Well, this is interesting. I'm reading this Read It paragraph, and I notice a word that comes up a lot in this paragraph. Andrea, do you know what word this is?
Well, yes, Gabe, I think you're talking about the word directions. Now, we just learned that as a key word.
That's right, directions. And we see that Max takes out the directions, and he does not look at the directions, and he puts the directions on the table, so he doesn't look at them at all. But he does take out the parts, and that is a word that I want to talk about, the word part. Part. A part of something is a piece of something.
When you take parts out of a kit, the parts are the things that you need to build whatever the kit is for.
And so if you are making a puzzle, the piece of a puzzle is a part of a puzzle. You put the many pieces together and the different parts become a whole and complete.
Well, Max tries to put some parts together, but they fall apart. That means they do not stay together.
That's right. And that's an interesting word, apart. If something falls apart, that means the parts are not together. When you add the letter A in front of the word part, then it means it's not together anymore. And we see that the pieces fall apart.
Well, Max and Sarah are now going to work together, and I think that will help.
Yes, it will help when they work together. Well, we know someone who can help us learn a little more, and his name is Thomas. Let's go to him right now.
这里我们来学 to take something out of something， 把什么东西从什么东西的里面拿出来。Max takes the directions out of the box， 从箱子里面把组装说明的说明书拿出来，把玩具从箱子里面拿出来。He took the toys， 如果是只有一件 ，He took the toy out of the box， 拿出来这样子一个意思。这里说 Max puts some parts together， 首先 put together 是把什么东西组装在一起，它是把零件 parts 组装在一起。如果你自己要组装一个礼盒，你也可以说 I am putting together a gift package。我自己在选礼盒里面要放什么东西。I am putting together a gift package。这边是 Max put some parts together， 他把零件呢组合在一起。But they fall apart， 所有的零件就 fall apart。Fall apart 是瓦解、解体的意思。换句话说呢，组装是失败的。你也可以引申说 The project falls apart， 整个计划就失败了。后面提到 screwdriver 是螺丝起子。我们来看今天的 word power。
Word power.
It's time for word power. Do you like building things? What do you use to build something? There are many different tools. A tool is something that can help you do things. When we build things, we need tools. Tool. Tool. Some people have many different tools. If you have a lot of tools, you keep them inside a toolbox. Then you can carry them with you and you won't lose them. Toolbox. Toolbox. What kind of tools can you have in your toolbox? One kind of tool is a screwdriver. A screwdriver puts screws into wood. When you want to put two pieces of wood together, you can use this tool. Screwdriver. Screwdriver. A hammer is another kind of tool. You use a hammer to hit nails or other things. Hammer. Hammer. Scissors cut things. You can cut paper, string, and cloth. Scissors. Scissors. Do you need to know how long something is? You can use a tape measure. Tape measure. Tape measure. When something is too tight or too loose, you use a wrench. A wrench is a tool that makes things tighter or looser. Wrench. Wrench. Well, now that you know these words, build something. Remember these words, and you'll have word power!
Conversation replay.
Sarah, I'm home.
Hey, Max.
Look at this.
What is it?
It's a kit. I'm making a tricycle.
Why are you making a tricycle?
It's for Small Town's tricycle race. This year, Ben and I are in the race.
Why don't you buy a tricycle?
That's no fun. Ben is building a tricycle. I can build one too.
Okay. Do you need help?
No thanks. I can do it.
Are you sure? You don't read directions.
I don't need directions. I can build without them. Don't worry.
Max takes the directions out of the box. He doesn't look at them. He takes everything out of the kit. Sarah reads the directions. Max puts some parts together, but they fall apart. Max gets a screwdriver. Sarah stops him. She shows him the directions. Then they work together on the tricycle.
Calendar phrase.
You know, I was making this thing, and my dad came along and told me, Gabe, you need to follow the directions. It's very important to follow the directions. Do you think he's right?
Yes, I agree with your dad. You should follow the directions.
Well, I'll keep that in mind next time I'm making something. But for now, let's talk about the calendar phrase. Today's phrase is follow the directions.
Follow the directions.
If you are making something, then you need to make sure that you look at the directions and that you follow the directions. Otherwise, what you make could turn out to be something different.
That's true. You should always follow the directions.
It could come out wrong if you don't. So follow the directions, and right now, let's go on to see our calendar phrase skit.
Follow the directions.
Follow the directions.
请遵循指示。
Hey Jan, this is for you.
A new cell phone? Wow! How do I use it?
Just follow the directions.
Okay. Where are the directions?
They're in the box. Follow the directions. Then you can use your cell phone.
Okay. Thanks, John.
You're welcome. Remember,
Follow the directions. I know.
follow the directions.
Follow the directions.
请遵循指示。
Hey everybody, now it's time to find out the question of the day. Let's go to Eddie. Hey,
Yeah?
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie, is your guitar working now?
Not yet. I still need some more practice.
Okay.
That's
so,
good. Well, we need to practice some more right now, so can you give us the question?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you put things together? Why or why not?
Do you put things together? Why or why not?
yes, I do put things together, but only if I have directions. That way I know how to put things together.
You said something very important. It's important to follow directions so that you can make something the right way. Well, hey everyone, we want to thank you very much for joining us here at Let's Talk in English,
We're on PTS and the radio.
where putting things together can be fun. And of course, speaking in English.
That's true.
Bye-bye.
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 Look at the weather report before you go out today. It may be hot or it may be cold, but spring is on its way. April showers bring May flowers and hope for a beautiful day. Windy, rainy, hot or cold, changing every day. Take a look at the weather.
Дорогие друзья, специально для вас мы каждый день загружаем в видеоархив все больше новых передач на различные актуальные темы. Мы работаем для вас, и наша работа возможна только благодаря поддержке партнеров и телезрителей телеканала. Оставайтесь с нами.